Welcome and thanks for stopping by. I'm Digital Micro. You're on the Digital Micro Trading Journal channel, day trading for an ROI payout. It's just my trade journal, based price action trading, and I'm doing an analysis of where we're at. Daily affirmation, I see it and understand. Independent thinker, impeccable risk manager, precision-based trader, responsible business manager. Price action, order flow levels, Monday, August 21st. We're deep into the early AM hours. Here is a monthly continuous E-mini S&P 500 contract. I don't do this usually because it is a large time frame because we had such a down week, and I wanted to outline that far right edge on that black bar and how it dipped in with that candle wick on that monthly fair value gap, that little light orange square rectangle. So we're just going at the threshold of the top of that fair value gap. And what I'm thinking here is the green bar right before the black bar on the far right is a basically barrier for it to go farther. If we go up above it, yeah, we could rally, but I'm not expecting that. So I'm going to go down to the lower time frames, but it's good to take a peek of still how elevated we are for 2023, even with the down cycle we had. So we rallied Memorial Day, all of June and July. August, we've pulled back, and we've got a little bit of a rebound here on early Monday. No 2:30 news catalyst. Let's go to the next time frame lower and take a look. Okay, 24-hour charts, left, far left, NASDAQ 100, middle, what I trade, the ES mini, and then we've got the US dollar. So you can see far right, we got this black candle. What we want to see is, do we have the legs to go further down into a relative equal low? That would take it down to about a 1025. I don't know if that's going to happen, but I'm going to watch the dollar for the RTH session. As far as the middle chart goes, what I'm looking at is the fair value gap from the green bar before last Friday here. We got a big wick, a big candle wick, and I think the middle comes in 43.66 and change. And I'm going to look on that on the downside. But right now, the upside is the fair value gap, which is not annotated. This is a pure naked chart. The top of the fair value gap would be 44.17. And the bottom here is 43.96. So in between those two prices is the rectangle I've drawn for the daily fair value gap, and I'm going to watch to see if we go and we break through that and reprice. If we do, then I'm looking for the middle of the candle wick on this is Thursday, and this candle right here would be about 44.28. So the way I'm thinking right now, based on this chart, we've had almost 32 handles, and we're not even close to the RTH open yet. So based on that expansion, and a lot of this happened in Europe, I am not going to trade the RTH AM at all. I'd rather wait and see what happens on the lunch, if we get a pullback or a continuation, and take a look at the silver bullet afternoon, because again, we've had a very good expansion here, almost 32 handles. That's it for the 24. Here's my benchmark chart with the higher time frame annotation. So this big rectangle orange was that monthly fair value gap I pointed out on the intro portion of the video. So what I want to see is if we get escape velocity above that, and then you can see this top yellow rectangle is the daily fair value gap I just pointed out on the 24 hours. Price here, we're knocking on the door of those thresholds here, and if we do go above that, then like I said, I'm looking for other zones, and primarily that would be a new week open gap magnet at about 44.37, 44.38. So if we want to do it, it's up there. We've got some daily fair value gaps up there too. So again, we've got a nice amount of lift here, and it all really happened on London and New York. So let's look at this and expand and get our bearings. So London came in at 43.78.75, and New York midnight open on the second blue here at 43.84.50. So all of this basically happened from mostly London. We were way down here and we just drove it all the way up. So already that's suspect, because look who's driving it, Europe. So the RTH crew is going to have the final word in the AM if they want to go up and then go down right before lunch, or the silver bullet, but it's going to be an interesting one since we've had the expansion already. Let's go to the Renko next chart. All right, so I like this confirmation on the Renko because we've got distance from the middle red Keltner here. So we're up here close to the blue. The blue's coming in at 44.16.50. So again, what is that? That is confluent with the top of this daily fair value gap. So I like when I've got multiple confluences here. And also remember, the top of the monthly fair value gap comes in 44.10. So we're knocking on the door of that. If we did bust through on the 17, I'd be looking to add to this up here if we got to the blue. So I'm just going to watch it carefully. And again, the time needs to fit the price. So again, my time, don't touch this until 10 a.m. Eastern. And then I've got a 10 to 11, but I'd rather let it go. I'm slowing it down. I'm going to be very patient because this is the last major full week of August. And what I don't need to do is mess up a decent month on an ROI basis. So I just want to be very calculated and patient. And even if I have to maybe make no real trades until Tuesday, that's fine. All right. Thank you so much. Shout out to the loyal subscribers, and aloha. And thank you so much if you're new to the channel. I appreciate you. And subscribe if you see some value here. Take care. Bye.